this is the alien lab. They were collecting specimens and studying us as much as we were collecting specimens and studying them. Pizza! Health store and healing pool over here. Right. Now we need to head up. And this is it, ladies and gentlemen, we're up to the final boss. Hey, nice to meet you. You first.
Power 70%. Power 18.
health. Leave me alone. Yep, that is it. Job done.
Gordon Freeman in the flesh. Or rather, in the hazard suit. I took the liberty of relieving you of your weapons. Most of them were government property. As for the suit, I think you've earned it. The border world, Zen, is in our control. For the time being, thanks to you. Quite a nasty piece of work you managed over there. I am impressed. That's why I'm here, Mr. Freeman. I have recommended your services to my employers. And they have authorized me to offer you a job. They agree with me that you have limitless potential. You've proved yourself a decisive man, so I don't expect you'll have any trouble deciding what to do. If you're interested, just step into the portal and I will take that as a yes. Otherwise, well, I can offer you a battle you have no chance of winning. Rather an anticlimax after what you've just survived. Time to choose. It's time to choose. Well, it looks like we won't be working together. No regrets, Mr. Freeman.
slightly outnumbered.
Rather an anticlimax after what you've just survived. Time to choose. Wisely done, Mr. Freeman. I will see you up ahead.
Only 17 years and a sequel. On that note, it is time to end the set, and it is time to end the Let's Play. I hope you've enjoyed it. As much as I've been down on some of the Zen levels, I've actually thoroughly enjoyed the game. Yeah, and it's been great. I know I suck at first-person shooters, and some of my gameplay has been not exactly great, but I've enjoyed it. It's been good. And I will come back later when the credits are done, and just to do the final close-off. But for now, enjoy the credits. Okay, and that's it, the end of the game. It's actually a lot shorter than I expected. I expected to take a lot more of the 2 hours I normally allot for Let's Plays. But no, it's been done in an hour. whereas the chap I was watching the video for done it in half an hour. I'm not too upset with that, and the credits were a lot shorter than I expected. So, final thoughts on the game. Did enjoy it. Level design, graphics were much improved. The character models were much better. Much more grounded. Felt much more real. Not just using the 4 same scientist models again and again. Added addition of female scientists or female character models and voice acting really did help. Only real negatives to the game, I would say, is the music tends to be very much a case of it's triggered by where you are in a level. So traditionally Half-Life would just play music at the beginning at the section, or whenever combat got going, and would fade once combat kind of finished, or fade as the combat continued. It wouldn't for the whole way through. And I found that that's particularly like surface tension with that section where I was like defeated a few Marines, and I think the game expected me to charge through Banzai style in like dramatic style, where I was more cautious and exploratory. And so the music's going like full on combat mode when I'm like exploring, which was a bit jarring and a bit annoying in places, but in terms of grapes, it's like fairly low fruit. Again, what I said earlier in one of the Zen levels, that having played the original game, I kind of expected Zen to be quite short, and the fact that it was much longer, much more detailed, kind of grated with where I thought I would be in terms of gameplay, rather than where it was in terms of the era. As I said before, people who haven't really played Half-Life before found the Zen levels much better, much more favourable. While those people who played the game before were kind of like, okay, shouldn't this be ending right about now? But all in all, what they've done with the Zen levels is really good. I would say they can probably dial back on some of the problems, as I said, the puzzles. They're in a bit of a dire need of an editor in some of the Zen levels, just to, like you saw in that last section where having to do the 3 of the same puzzle, it gets a bit repetitive. Like once or twice would be enough, but no, it's padding. I mean, at the end of the day, you've got to add the length somewhere. They did shave off a considerable amount of length from surface tension and on a rail, which, to be honest, needed to be shaved off. Much of surface tension and on a rail was literally the same thing again and again. Marines were dug in somewhere, you have to clear them out, and it got a bit repetitive. So they removed certain sections of repetition and added their own in that place. But yeah, all in all, not a bad game at all. Certainly recommend you get it, play it, even if you're not a big fan of first-person shooters. Sorry, I'm burping a lot. Cider is very gassy. So yeah. So that's the end of the Let's Play. Our next Let's Play will be Elden Ring. Friends kind of talked me into doing an Elden Ring Let's Play, so I'm going to do an Elden Ring Let's Play. In addition to that, I'll be doing another Let's Play on top of that as well, which is a replay of Spiritfarer. So after the last Let's Play of Spiritfarer, there was new content that came out, so I'm going to be replaying the game again with that new content, which is completely blind for me. I haven't seen it, I've only just heard it described a few places. So yeah, we'll be replaying Spiritfarer. You won't have the boring kind of me grinding bits and bobs, because I won't be doing 100% completion. I've already done that before in the previous one, so it'll be shorter and be more story based. Okay, so on that note, it's time to end. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the Let's Play, and I hope you stick around for any future Let's Plays that are going to come out. There'll be more Ori, probably starting to be doing set 5 of Ori. Set 4's already out. Set 5 of Ori will probably be, might record that tomorrow or the day after, so that'll be up midweek. This will be, at the time of recording, Saturday now, Saturday, Sunday. It will come up midweek as well. So yeah, Ori's got about another 4 or 5 sets left in it. Yeah, so they'll be ending soon. Derelict is kind of on hold at the moment. I need to get around to finishing that and finish from recording for that. For the section I've done a chunk of the game, but there's a certain mission that's giving me grief. Dark Souls 3 is not forgotten, it's not abandoned. I lost a lot of footage from recording with the PS4, so I've kind of made my way back with the PC version, so that is going to be something I'm going to wrap up at some point in time. I just need to be in the right kind of mood for that one. Anyway, I've waffled on enough now, so thank you very much for watching and have a good night. Catch you later.